Welcome back, my dear students. Let's complete the activities in your books. Here, exercise 3, match the beginnings of the sentences with their endings. Number 1, provided everyone agrees. إذا وافق الجميع. هنكملها with I'm happy to follow your plan. إذا وافق الجميع سأكون مسرورا أن أسير على خطتك. Number 2, she doesn't mind what color it is. هي لا تمانع أي لون كان بشرط أن لا يكون gray رمادي, as long as it's not gray. She doesn't mind what color it is as long as it's not gray. Number 3, meet me outside the cinema at 7:30 unless I call you before then. يعني قابلني خارج السينما على الساعة 7:30 إذا لم أتصل بك قبل ذلك الوقت. Number 4, you can go where you like. Let's see. Provided you call when you arrive. بإمكانك أن تذهب أينما تريد بشرط أن تتصل عندما تصل. 5, everything will be fine in the end. كل شيء سوف يكون جميلا في النهاية. as long as you don't give up. بشرط أن لا تستسلم. Number 6, unless he gets an injury. D, he'll definitely be in the team. يعني إذا لم يصاب سوف يكون بالتأكيد ضمن الفريق. طبعا السؤال هذا ممكن يجي نفس الجمل في سؤال choose the correct answers, وممكن يجي في سؤال rewrite the sentences using the conjunctions. Yes, let's move to exercise 4. Rewrite the sentences using the words in brackets. You can borrow the book, but you have to promise to return it next week. Use as long as. In this sentence, I will use as long as instead of what? Instead of but, have to, because they have the same meaning. بمعنى إنهن نفس معنى but have to بمعنى بشرط أن. The sentence will be you can borrow the book as long as you promise to return it next week. سوف أقرضك الكتاب إذا أو بشرط إذا وعدتني أن ترجع الكتاب الأسبوع القادم. Number 2, he has a good future but not if he fails his exams. طبعا use unless. Unless here means but not if. So I will delete but not if because it gives the same meaning of unless, and the sentence will be he has good future unless he fails his exams. Number 3, the college will offer me a place on one condition. I have to pass the interview, provided that. Where is the phrase that has the same meaning of a provided that? Of course, it's on one condition and have to. So the sentence will be like that. The college will offer me a place provided that I pass the interview. يعني معنى الجملة الجامعة الكلية سوف تمنحني مقعدا بشرط أن أجتاز المقابلة. 4, preschool classes are free for all children who are old enough. Use as long as. Here I will use as long as instead of who, and the sentence will be preschool classes are free for all children. معنى الجملة صفوف ما قبل المدرسة أو مرحلة ما قبل المدرسة سوف تكون مجانية لجميع الأطفال بشرط أن يكون بالغين بالشكل المطلوب. As long as they are old enough. Number 5, if we don't invest in education, we will never solve our economic problems. Use unless. Unless here gives the same meaning of if don't. So the sentence will be unless we invest in education, we will never solve our economic problems. Let's move to the last exercise. Number 5, complete the sentences with your own ideas and opinions, then in pairs tell each other your answers. طبعا هنا all answers are accepted, but you have to follow the rule. I intend to study. أنا أنوي أن أدرس science unless إذا لم I get enough grades to study medicine. أنا أنوي أن أدرس أو أخطط أن أدرس العلوم إذا لم أحصل على الدرجات الكافية لدراسة الطب. طبعا here I give you an example, but you can use or you can give your own answers. Number 2, I hope to work as a teacher provided that I finish my university study. Number 3, I'd like to learn how to cook as long as I have free time. Okay, let's move to the last activity. Test yourself. Complete these sentences by adding as long as, provided that, or unless. Number 1, you study hard, you won't get high marks. What should you use here, as long as, or provided that, or unless? Let's see. Unless. It means إذا لم تدرس جيدا أو بجد لن تحصل على علامات مرتفعة. Number 2, the school will offer a prize. المدرسة سوف تقدم جائزة. As long as or provided that you pass the test. إذا أو على شرط أن تجتاز الاختبار أو تنجح في الاختبار. Number 3, everyone will criticize you. كل شخص سوف ينتقدك unless you do your best. إذا لم تفعل ما بوسعك. Okay. Rewrite the sentences using the words in brackets. Number 1, you can leave if you don't have any question. Use unless. Here I use unless instead of if and don't. And the answer, you can leave. بإمكانك أن تغادر unless you have any question. إذا لم يوجد لديك أي سؤال. Number 2, if you have a ticket, you are allowed to enter. إذا معك تذكرة فهو مسموح لك بالدخول, provided that instead of if. So the answer will be, provided you have a ticket, you are allowed to enter. And notice here, we put provided without that in the beginning and comma in the middle. Can I answer it differently? Yes, of course. I can say, you are allowed to enter provided that you have a ticket. Okay, thanks for watching the video. See you in another lesson. Goodbye.